Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I'm back with a new video. This is my 12 magical nights, a ritual in your head reading. This is a little bit different than my usual type of video, but not that different because I've been doing the 12 days of Yule about the same time. So anyway, I'm going to take you as I do this ritual. A friend of mine told me about J Rose Apothecary over on Instagram, a medium and life coach, so go check her out. She didn't invent this, but she did come up with this kind of alternate version. So anyway, the 12 Magical Nights is a magical witchcraft ritual that one does for the 12 days of Yule or winter solstice or Christmas, however you want to put it. They started on the 21st and it's supposed to go to January 1st. You are supposed to make 13 wishes or your goals for 2024 or whatever year you're doing this in, and write them down and burn one each night. And your 13th wish on the 1st is the one that you take care of, right? The others are ones that the gods, the universe, whatever you believe in, higher power, will take care of for you. So you don't look at them, you just burn them. Her alternate version of this is to do that and then pull a card each night as well. So you either get messages from spirit or deity or whatever, or what I'm going to do is use them as my year ahead reading. So let us begin. Now, I've shown you this before, my annual objectives and aka goals, and I have 10 of these. I've already written them down because you still want to have a copy that's not burned. So I'm going to use this piece of paper that I have and write the copies of them down here and then come back later. I will take you through as I burn some of them. You don't need to see me do the same thing 12 times, and pick my cards, and then I'll come back at the end, let you know what my 13th wish is and what cards I have going forward. So join me on this adventure. There's 10 here. 3 others I'm going to choose from last year that I didn't quite get to. So yeah, let's go. I've just filmed one of my 12 days of Yule videos. There's some overlap with that. This is day 8, I believe, about the spirits I work with in winter. So, not gonna move all these cards, but that's why they're up there. I've done something like this before. Made a kind of gold jar, and it's still here. This was different. I think I was supposed to pull something out every time I used it, but I'm showing it to you because I got stickers all over it, and I've got some herbs. If you can see, they're kind of. Oh, let me open it. I also had some stones in there. Oh, I know what's in here. Not just any stones, but some rune stones that I used. I think they were for the 5 elements. This was a really long time ago. As you can see, there's also herbs and then the golds. I might still use this in a future day. But anyway, I also wrote on it with this glass marker. I don't know what those are at. I don't know that I'm gonna write on this. I'm gonna use this jar, which is very pretty. And I think this is like a yogurt jar. We used these during the shadow care retreat that I did. Here are my slips of wishes here. And instead of big rocks, in another similar jar, I've got these tiny crystal pieces or shards. I wrote on the bag there what they are, but I'll show you some now. See, very small. And that works for a smaller jar there. So I might put some in there. Obviously, I always have herbs. Always. And I can add those in as well. But what we are supposed to do next, if I'm remembering correctly, is in a fireproof bowl. And I'm going to put this on my wood block there, right? Got these. I fold them up, put them in here with whatever I decide, crystals and herb wise, and take one out unseen every night and burn it in here. The last one, and each night I will pull a tarot card. I haven't decided what deck I'm going to use yet. One of my winter decks. Maybe I'll use the Lion Strider Tarot. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so I pull a tarot card for each night after I burn it. And that's for one for each month. And then the 13th one is the one I need to work on myself. So the last one after the 12th night, I need to work on myself. So I've written my wishes. I'm going to fold them up and I'll tell you what I'm putting in the jar. Now, got my crystal book, because remembering which crystals, I never do. I also got this, the Good Witch's Guide, which I have some inserts, some things written in here. And just try to figure out which ones I want to use here. This is what I have. This also has some herbal correspondences in case I need to look that up real quick. This sun charm. For that energy. Okay, I got some green agate here for openness and growth. Before I finish, now to add some herbs. Okay, I'm gonna add some plantain for success. And actually, want to decorate it, I've got these. And they're planner stickers, but there's lots of great sayings, I mean, in them. Like, I like this one, walk the walk girl. And high five, your future looks bright, one thing at a time. Lots of cute little hearts and stars and things. So I can do some color association there. Goal completed. Life is good. Life is full of color. The best is yet to come. I do like this best is yet to come one. I like the colorful ones, and this one has that warm color palette, red, orange, and gold, that goes with the majority of the crystals I put in there. Top also very orange, and I like that it's a circle so it fits the thingy. That on the other side here. Okay, I pulled out a different sticker booklet. I have this one has like these sayings on them. I don't know if some of the ones I want will fit. Okay, I think this will work. Okay, I like this. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. Again, in the color scheme. Live colorfully. So down there. Bad. And yeah, otherwise I might put, you know, some hearts and stars and things on here. So this is what my jar looks like. Shake it up before burning anything in between every time. We'll live here on my altar, and I will take you guys
Alright, it is 12 days later. I have done my 12 cards. And actually, I've done 24. Or in reality, 26. I've just finished filming my anniversary divination video, anniversary of divination content on my YouTube channel. And at the end, we had to pull cards for the year. And I thought, why not? Because last year I did the Wheel of Life, I think it's called, by Mindful Tarot, and it's like a card or a tarot and oracle for each month of the year, but they're hub cards. And I kind of like that. So you can call these my hub cards of 2024. So the odds of me picking one from last year, like, were high. And I think that's what I got. So what's left in here is the one wish that I'm supposed to open, and I have to put in the work to make it happen. And, you know, the crystals and herbs that I put in, and the stickers on the jar. So let's flip you around with the lights and see what I've got. Ignore that, that's from something else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one from last year. But which one is it? The 3 from last year were more... They weren't SMART goals. That's all I could think to put it, you know. If it would open. It's hard to film with one hand and open with another, but everything I use to be new or in working order. Yes.
Okay, that's not bad. Come on, come on. You have a table. Use it. All right. So that's my thing for this year. I have a lot of stuff that I keep because I'm like, oh, I don't have money for it, a new one, or I have that low-key hoarding thing all of us millennials have. I'm like, looking at a box I should probably throw out. But yeah, this is about my electronics for the most part. I can get newer things, even if they're refurbished, but like they'll work better. I need to work on my laptop and now my desktop because it's definitely like not working properly. So put in the effort to make that happen. That is my 13th wish and my thing to do this year. What did you think of my 12 magical nights? Starting later than everyone else. Did not write down my instructions when I learned about them. And then I caused myself to be a little ill with all the burning. Forgot. Let me not harp on things that didn't go as planned. I'm happy. I'm happy. And let me know what you think about this idea. Like, pulling a card for each month. I pulled 2 cards, and that's not in the original plan for the 12 magical nights. We'll see how this turns out over the course of the year. But, yeah, that's how I made my year ahead reading witchy. Alright, to close out this video, I wanted to give you guys a chance to see a close-up of the 2 decks, the cards from each deck for each month of the year. Last year when I did this, I was like, well, every month I'll like meditate and journal about the cards that got me to June. For now, what I will say is this, right? The Oracle deck is the Sacred Destinies Oracle I showed you. The Line Strider Tarot is the Tarot deck. I'm picking an Oracle and a Tarot because I do want to work on pairings next year. And so that is my purpose here with picking 2 cards. Therefore, I will be practicing my pairing, reading them together, pairing decks, I mean. So we'll go in order, and I'll show you each pairing for each month of next year. And this is my year ahead reading. There we go. Alright, so one thing I will say is that when I was doing this, I was pulling cards. I wasn't really thinking too much, so this is basically just going to be like an energy reading, as it were, for that roughly that time of the year in 2024. And if I see more, I see more. If I don't, I don't. It's the way Mindful Tarot says it with this Wheel of Life is you're kind of looking at the cards and I guess seeing where these, maybe where you are in that area of your life that the card indicates. There might be messages from Spirit as well, I guess, and I'm okay with both or either. The hub cards are kind of the hub, the center of which everything else revolves around. And you can, for me, I can kind of think of these as something to interpret, to help me interpret the other cards. So, but also something that the rest revolves around, in that maybe this is like a theme or an energy of the year or something to keep in mind, a message what have you. I talked about them already, but we've got the Two of Wands and Security. So those are those two. I also want to mention how when I was pulling these cards, as you saw in a couple of cases, I didn't show you all of them, but they didn't all come out tarot oracle. Sometimes just the way I put them down on my altar, they came out in a different order. So that's how I'm going to show them to you here. First up, we have Forgiveness. And then we've got a Three of Cups from Nine Strider Tarot. Forgiveness, this is not one I've really gotten. I'm being stuck in the past on how those relationships were and thinking about what they currently are. Next up, we started with the Oracle again. Leadership, the High Priestess. Leading others, being a light for others. I'm also literally the High Priestess of my coven, so there is that. Those are my cards for February. I don't want to stay too long because we've spent a lot of time with this already. The Chariot and the Light are my March cards. Okay, next, my April cards. Success in the King of Cups. I'm feeling a little bit differently about these, but energy-wise, because this feels like predictive, not necessarily what I'm going for, but that's April. May, we have Wonders and the Two of Swords. Like, think on the bright side, what if things go well instead of what if things go wrong? Four of Wands and Freedom, not something you would necessarily directly associate with the Four of Wands. A reminder, I'm not held down by family support and community support. They help me fly free. We all have freedom. Knight of Cups and Thriving are my cards for July. Thriving makes me think it's a good thing. August cards. Eight of Wands. I so prefer this Eight of Wands to every other one. Illumination is my oracle. I might be getting some messages or movement from Spirit in August? Yeah. September. We have Pleasure and the Five of Swords. Self-care is necessary. A reminder. October cards. Embracing. Five of Cups. Remember, the hard times are necessary. Things are not always wonderful. Don't give up on the other stuff. November. This is my birth month. Got Diligence and the Knight of Swords. Yes, this is how we need to be. Last but not least, I've got my December cards, the Four of Cups and Love. Well, I like these two together so much. Like, they balance each other out. So those are my cards. That's my year ahead reading for 2024. As you saw, I did a whole ritual, and not necessarily as tied together tightly as they needed that, as they could be, like the pulling of the cards and the ritual, but I'm okay with that. Like, it is what it is. Sometimes that's what we need. Like, I'm burning my wishes and then I'm letting them go. And asking, you know, the universe or spirit to guide me, give me some guidance messages or energies for the year as we go through. And some of these things I need to remember, others I need to bring into my life. Oh, that does not fit at all. Okay. And others I'm like, you know, it's a reminder, like, hey, it's not the end of the world, right? Can't see these too well, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you are new, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. I want to try to have a wrap up of my year ahead spread for 2023 soon, so look out for that. I'm still doing my bookish end of year videos, and I have, you know, 3 more of those at least, and my last video for the Garden Arcana will be coming soon. Oh, I have a deck walkthrough coming. I filmed it last month, and I was just like, this is not necessary for right now. So I already have a new deck. It was a gift. A gift. So look out for that. And more to come in the new year in general. Thank you so much for watching. Links in the description for the decks. And anything else I mentioned, links still in the description for ways you can help the people of Palestine and the people of Congo, and ways you can learn more about both situations. Links to my Etsy shop where I make all natural bath and body products, as well as offer tarot and oracle card readings. I'm still doing a few year ahead readings if you would like them. So not as elaborate as this, but still there are 2 options. And any other type of reading, if you want a self-love reading or a relationship reading for Valentine's Day, which is coming up, I've got those as well. So like I said, links in the description. There's also a 10% off discount code. But that is all for me today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.